Maji.
Hey.
Maji da kwaba.
Yeah, good afternoon. Boko na also wafa.
Me ho ye pa na wonso e.
Boko mi follow pa na ma me de bia mpesa me no kasa ba mi nya konja no.
Okay, wo kasa free.
Me kasa free Ghana.
Okay, yeni nkomo e.
Me try for we American lottery ni bi. Ba me no like me use wasi me use MVTI. Nti me kita proficiency 1 and 2. Ano na me di ye adwuma wa Ghana ha me ye plumber. Me kita we 7 years experience. Nti company bi a me ni omo be ye adwuma bi a sa set na me use. Nti bia in case say me renew lottery na metumi use sa we certificate no ade aye we me bibia.
Me gidi se e bia e bit my possible am way su, but mean to money emphatic on that because omoka working experience and as a vocational 2 years experience and omo said nti man chiri move into details. Nti me wo gidi se e bia you be trust in Yankopon say do na so worry ne a e bia o present that document na they may consider in place of a high school certificate no. Why?
Okay. Now question number 2.
Okay.
My sister, were you senior high? There be a person or court to say you can answer Canada, no court where you are, university or her. Like me na my sponsor on the process no a bad then.
Didn't course no sister no study.
Like or a general to school.
I feel no be high school.
Were you 2 years in it?
Me say we high school 2 years in here Ghana.
But why?
And our person was sponsor na man ba UK and Canada and America be in the first degree. Now we want everything that sponsor na there. Oh yeah, sure.
Ayo.
Okay, nti me co-panelist ne ba ko your friend street thinker. Street. And I think ni nyina bom. Me no ka say we are page no why many short videos say that wa obi o person with your school application for Canada, UK and America na obeti my obi bi okura high school certificate and I say obi okura the first degree nti kona follow me say here. Why?
Okay, offer.
Na answer na be kono YouTube account no subscribe.
Oh, I finna make call.
Hey, minia. Oh yeah, actually.
Offer.
Because
Mati.
And your bear live video no until one subscriber your live now. Unya notification no. Okay.
Mati you are me call.
Edini sika mperof. Edini sika mperof. Sika no SIKA.
Okay.
And I'm penny MP3 and a raw for ROF. Oh, subscribe ya. Click on the notification bell no. Now select all notifications. Send a bear bar. We'll be my join it. Why?
Okay, offer me that thing. Let me show.
Ernest Akwaba.
Offer me Joso.
Mr. Bejo, so pa me pacho. O kasa free here.
Me kasa free Ghana mo Kumasi.
Me pacho yini nkomo e.
Me pacho my subscriber wa yin YouTube.
Edini ye saying.
Sika mperof.
O ko ho na die na hu ye. O be ultimate describe the hu ye after me.
Me some Canada IB, some message kitwa bi ni we bia we go na ebi also like Brazil, Germany ni niema videos bi ekwan obefa so obekọ no.
Okay. What my subscriber?
My subscriber.
We also click on the notification bell.
No dem anye ese na me pese me no ka sentinel akoya ho pre. Until subscribe we na me free ho.
We no one kwanko ya ye ba live for unya notification wait my join the video too I send you nka. It subscribe one was na click on.
Right. About my question is
okay.
Me auntie or Canada na o person ka o mama ba hono mba me ne di nkomo no e na o say like o say ko send him invitation but o say invitation no enye easy to get Or say me bank statement and I'm so me SHS me call technical school me call MVTI nti me kuta technical certificate nti oya no say invitation in easy so obenya this me bank statement either say bi am wa me fedam education and I say me was ke bia emu du bia say the be ya me call government no say bia in case of say me sika nti na me say ababa kana say me fedam education ne ba ka Ghana nti was easy and I'm so make a change say ne say dia o ma me hwe na me apply school and school no so me apply no or send come here undergraduate but me here no o the forms no reply by no mind graduate nti like me pese me hu me akasa actually na me na ba ko sa US Virginia nti me pese nka me ba Virginia ono I me pet tips and I say in case of say bia like be either say me na small like a foot will be and I say be bisa I remember hu say bia kwan US na kwan US na me fa so na me de be ba so me akasa me pese either say me ko US nti me pɛ message kakra ɛwɔ hɔ no
Okay. Me you ano sisi ya why?
bagye
That's it. Yeah. Uzeri.
Yo, hello.
What's the person you know?
On the Canada there, very easy to say we make alcohol with Juma because Canada offer labor from abroad. But the more offer maybe agency, two ways are we make alcohol either through express entry, and now more adebia friend LMIA. Labor Market Investor Assessment. Inti, you can pass through there. Inti maame no, ana sister. If you look for a company for you there, then if he is able to secure the job now for you now, then the company will give the honor, maybe appointment. Then he will send it to you so you can, when you apply your visa, no, the company will direct you whether to apply entering, express entering, and labor market investment assessment. No, that's the way I make me call through Canada. In Canada, there you can get a job for you, and that's what most of the agencies you see here in Qatar. Most of the agencies send people. I know they are in Kurese. Agencies are sending people to Canada. It's very true. Me person me mention about agency, but it's very true. People they are sent and they send them through express entry and through labor market investor assessment visa application process. You know. And they send them. But me, I won't advise anybody to go and try. Say, okay, try ya. Say, oh, kata okay, try ya failure mawa. I'm just saying it. People are going through that. So but you can do the application on yourself. When you just go online, Canadian visa application. Now they have two types. Either you want to enter through express. We have express entry and through labor market investor assessment entry. That's where if you get and there are a lot of jobs. So just tell your mother to look for a job for you there. The company will give you an appointment letter. She will send an appointment for you. Then use it to apply for the Canadian visa, either through express entry or through labor market investor assessment. And you go. And that's what the agencies are using here to send people. Same thing they are doing.
Okay.
But they will charge you money and apply, then you go. And they will say I had the agencies almost sending a month for Canada, and that's the procedure they use. And you say I'm conjuring magic beer and David, that's what they use.
Okay.
These two forms way, but you can do the application yourself and you just go. It's just about getting the appointment letter now from the company, and then you are good to go.
Ima kwaba.
Yeah, me bro. Napo.
Okasa free.
Bekasa free Ghana, Accra.
Okay. E wa so yeni komo e.
Okay. We there Jamaica lady be a minimum no tema. Or Canada CCR. I met her through this TikTok. Me message, you know. and I was like educating me about how to migrate to Canada. And she was like, okay, I think she works with one Indian woman who is a immigration consultant in Canada. So she connected me to the woman, and before she connected, she explained everything. She was like, they have something like LMIA,
Mm.
which is like normally companies in Canada, they normally give them, I think they normally give them some offer, maybe almost per workers. In some to make the offer na that immigration consultants, you know, for them to look for maybe employees for them. And you know, on me in common, she was like, before anything, I should pay some money. Me convertible Ghana cedis now it's like about 1,008. I was saying no, the big creative file. Their mind almost system so if any offer be a banner or the big creative documents in there their mind offer be a banner na or the yashim. And before then I say no matter what I was say me making sure say me English test or some English test be a normally Canada or kwaya or more some for education and more be so for workers. And you know, I may say say if you have any idea about the American, whether it's true or not. And secondly, me share I met one man, and as you know, new be doing come our phone so about traveling. Into we and I me approach and I was like me interested into what's up. And I say, oh no, or yeah man call for Emma Omoko, but on Jusika, Nidia say obey bibia amount or visa bar before you make payment. And obisa me say like me wo sika on my account mo and I say me ye juma and I'm say oh me ye juma and he was like obe employ me to on one company no I create account ama me every month obe tua me ka ono ade sika ebetum enye say ode o tua me ka asin me ye ne worker but ono ade sika betum me account mu na ode ape what do they call it we say bank statement ama me nti or apply bibia we na esource a before I make payment, you know. I don't know if say it works that way. And I'm a person in
Yes,
Bissau.
yes, it works that way, but Ghana, who are Ghana na?
Me wa Ghana.
Okay, your agency bi wɔ ha sɛ maame boy agency ne din. Aha, ɔmo recruit cleaners ɛkɔ Canada, and ɔmo recruit you free. Wobɛkɔ work and you pay for 1 year. They are recruiting cleaners. Ɔmo anya offer. They are recruiting for cleaners. Oh, aha, kata ha deɛ ɔmo nya Canada offers paa, but ɔmo bɛ charge you. They are going to deduct you for 1 year. 1 year they have a percentage because before we be sign contract, we sign paperwork, legal document with them in a court. They only percentage be for 1 year before jaw. Is the juma and they do it through Limia. Yes, Limia no LMIA no
Yeah.
labor
Yeah.
market investor assessment. You know that's the true or an express entry. Is there?
Yeah.
You know the it's true. It's very. You can go and read about it on the net. There is there. Is there? It's very true. It's very true. By the charge, but some too charge you and send you. But company agency America way there. Omo mbese no. Now I juma tua for 1 year. But some will charge you and they charge around 17,000 Qatar Riyal,
Okay.
18,000 Qatar Riyal. Nti true.
Nini tie me.
Me too.
Adeɛ biara agency bi sɛ obɛtumi agye sika yɛ ama wo. Ɛno nti ne yɛte ha a yɛma education no. Sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wo a wayɛ w'adwene sɛ wobɛsua adeɛ no wobɛtumi ayɛ ama wo ho a wontue sika ma obiara. Adeɛ a wosi obi sɛ wonya hu hwee koraa bla bɛto aseɛ na ɔde yɛ application no ho nneɛma no. Wotena ha sua adeɛ a wo ankasa bɛtumi ayɛ saa adeɛ no.
Exactly.
Yɛayɛ ho videos bebree de agu YouTube a ɔkɔ no akɔkɔhwɛ a wo ankasa wobɛtumi akɔ online akyɛke Canada job market wobɛtumi anya adwuma a adwuma no wobɛtumi anya no wotumi presente wo CV wobɛtumi afa wo ama wobɛtumi aboa wo ama afiri Ghana kɔ Canada akɔyɛ adwuma wontua sika mu obiara nti me question bi bisa me sɛ
Okay.
And no na ope. And also ope say obe create scam nipa. See nipa mo wow.
Oh, Nana. Then the okay there and can and no more. Yes, sometimes na you entertaining kofobi due to sika ye ninja. What I say, but I think say I'll my subscribe for YouTube. You know, and I think say from here I will start watching some of your videos and know how to go by it.
Hear me? Ko YouTube ho. Any video on Canada Job Bank ya. Watch that video no. Ya ma
Exactly.
in bebre. Aya step by step. Kwan ya bet ma
Especially as job bank, you know, koshe
Canada.
video ho.
Unya obi amwa. Unya agency bia. The entire agency send them they say. We no some information I dem no agency
Okay. Okay.
Mamu flee. Into the nyina so betima kenkan na behwe video no. Na okọ online. Wo betima nya to wase ahwehwe adwuma a. Wo pene woni gye ho a, wo meet qualification no. Na wa apply. Wo your application ni bia no no. Wo mpie scam obi a.
Okay.
That's it.
Machinana.
And as any pana wo ka so say US na obetima boa na masa. Ma ho kwan obi emfa o me yakwa. What the make atro no.
Machewadaro.
Eye nkoasom ma ho kwan wo sa kwan so. And as any pana kan de o kan won say that. Onye adwuma e wo embassy bia wo Ghana ho. Nti ono ntimo nje visa ma ho. Kwan a ye fa so je visa e wo kwan papa so no. Enu nti na esi a ye ma education no. Se na be obi anju obi sika ndi. Enti wo a wo te platform we so obi beju sika ndi no. Na mi se wo ba en wan sua de ye. Wanye wadwe tie futuo. Wanye wadwe se de e ka no wo de be ye adwuma na wanya resource. Nti mi nua wo ya blank ye, wo ya crash ni. A wutimo kenkan. Na se wo ni mu internet mu kakra. Wo hia agent bia de make no ate.
Machinana.
And one to work on your research. Na two kwan.
Machi.
Yeah, we sika wanya no. Wo betima di wade. Wo hia agent bia be du sika. Boa sika no. Nya me boa na so mutimo fa wa betin dia to plane ticket akọ. De make no ate.
Machewadaro ma.
Yes, sika bia ma agent bia. Video bia ya bia by education na betin dia akọ abuchi no. E go YouTube. Ko sika pelo on YouTube. Na ko hwe na subscribe. Why?
Mache maye bibia.
That's it.
Medase. Michelle.
Yeah, offer.
Ya lemuni.
Mechiacha mo.
Ya ejoso. Empom ti sai.
Nyame adom me ho den se Bible no.
Ya de yankopon ase. Okay.
Ai guy na astem na me pese me busa no question kakra se obi se obetimi di na akọ abrochire nti o meto ase no. Me pese me busa ne se onipa na opese ode ne kọ no mbusa onipa ne se ne madodo sen na odo ma akọ abrochire. Ana se ni nua no ana ode na busuafo dodo sen. Se otumi kase ode bia nipa tu akọ abrochire dia ene onko so na onko tue scan man no mfa ne nko. Enti me question pese me busa boy no.
Yo.
Because abrochire I don't think say obi anya abrochire obeba ono kura we yama no wonya obeba ti se obetimi edo akwa aden no no ma bi enti no ombusa ne se ne madodo sen na odo o makọ abrochire na busuafo dodo sen
Yo.
ti se otumi kase wanya mienu kura do ma ba ene ontue scan man no mfa ne mra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ti kakra mpese me kan no.
Atele mu ne me dance. User akwaba.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, akwaba.
Pacho Medase. Pacho, friend Francis.
Okay, Francis. Oh, kasa free.
From Kasafri, Ghana.
Pacho yini
Please, I'm new here, but me said I'm new here, but I'm also on the same process. I want to travel abroad, but I don't know the guidelines. So I want to know more about the guidelines.
Auntie, yama abuchire ho akwantuo guidelines bebre e wo video mu a de wo hia nyina ye se obekwa akohwe ukohwe wi a na we take action no we take action na se bia we share challenges ya no wa get back to us na ehun kwan ya betima fa so de aboa why
Okay, Mpacho.
videos will see camper off on YouTube. What's my subscriber?
Patrai.
Oh yes, sure.
Aye. Say, ene pe na mu we no. Enti mi hu na mi call na mi share kakra na mi subscribe here na me back to ase.
Into YouTube, no subscribe, we no start clicking on the notification bell.
No.
Into sign go back to YouTube page, you know. Sign go back to
Uh,
Kowas page ni yesi camper off. Okwa, adroma me adroma no so me so a ebe be option be ama. Now I select all
okay.
those video be I found control obi anju sika why?
Patrai yo.
Sanko YouTube is
Yeah.
if I want to be episode to be without we should be so person take action now. No contact here. Why?
Patrai yo, me that's it. But how can I reach you people again?
There be me wo ha and I say me here I be say I live video e YouTube. Enter me person will be at most subscribe on. What you say?
How can Patrai yo, me that's it.
Enter me too obi afo so account and say you be try akwa videos no. It is subscribe ya videos no. What you say?
Patrai yo.
Obi akọ ntimo and subscribe no. Enti kwana akọkọ why?
Patrai yo, Mati. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, me ya akwaba.
Yeah, Jessica Perov. I'm on Juma Pa we TikTok and your friend say Facebook. Me de on about Nana Kwejo. My follow watch your TikTok pa and then I'm saying about life you be contribute to the program on board. I'm said they are more Kenya no cray. So we are going to nipa bebree feel say we be jina na nimeka chense me kwaje visa amawa na wakwaje visa na bro, but have you asked yourself say nipa na also no kwaje visa abroad no anye bia ne papa na wo embassy ho ana ne wo fa na e consular na no, people don't think about that, especially most Ghanaians. The moment you go to tell them say oh meje visa amount to say on your phone so be defie in comfortable zone na wakwaje visa abroad oko na anye yi na je say usika na say I quite remember recently me ba Ghana me wa Ghana say amenoka say fi South America and me ne guy bi di nkomo and also so tu kwan ti me ka try na say wonu a wo so tu kwan a ya research na gada wa document ko embassy omu call web page a wo the requirement needed na gada ni nyina na fa ko so requirement na ade be ko ni nyina di mu a ode visa na be ma.
Yes.
Any more better say for we bra. Next time no one who say me the call you know we na moment me until next time we will be preparing in Adiako. You know, this guy was telling me there na minimum what do I know? Or no connection might be some between 5,000 euro or Jeffrey man on I'm say okay, well because you see my appearance to be nobody, so go. Okoye Kudini Sikana Fino offer me say if I can help him. So I think say if our brothers and sisters in Ghana will sometimes pay attention to such programs here, oh yeah, I think say obi kranya obi kapre den endi bi no obi kapre endi timesremo enuanom senia your brother Sikam Perov program I think we should be very 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 good listeners and pay attention. Say you bet me follow daily procedure bia or deba. Na yan so ye befa so say obi nwaji yesika mo ye po enji yesika endi. So me so kakra me pese me contribute to your program. Nyame hwira. Nyame hwira. Ye because we follow na ya be make sure say this will work and then we educate the mass very well. God bless you.
That's it. Mini Akwaba.
Kejo, now where they?
And where your partner also?
No, me ado.
Okay, we didn't
Whether
cancel.
me person me chair my drink. Me person me chair my drink kakra.
Okay.
I'm say last 2 years in me call UK, but my son Ghana. Now me call connection mine for me book almost be 70,000.
Huh?
Yeah. Me call me call him a visa fee. Now it's a UK visa fee. Can you 8,000?
Yes. Yes.
Now print ticket in no 5,000. But no, I
Yes.
did that scam.
Wow.
Almost
Almost
follow 8 year program. Yeah. It have follow 8 year program by my emergency person me call US. Now person me bisa say a 100 document be na me here. It be a bank statement. It be a me waja padi we home papers. Na kam ya me fan ko. Me woni say no be better say ye kwa kuja o ma tem bi on be bu yan agi esika. Ye kwa mo aye na ya san ba back.
unim se sia me no kasa yi. Yetuma nya to wase aye step by step tutorial video on B1 B2 visa to America aye for tourism and visiting.
Yeah.
Obi biala onim kwan ye fa so use internet bia no. Ebetuma hwe sa video na dia ya application akwa American embassy a. Utimunya appointment date na time e ko interview abetuma nya visa no. Enti wo say no, wetima ko UK da no. De uhia ye ebia so say I Ghana me boa.
No Ghana is here, yeah.
Say na American embassy says here no. It sounds like COVID-19 into like appointment date and time no for interview na pile up. And to open interview date for B1 B2 visa unya ni nyina kwa kwese 2023. It would yes
Yeah.
and how dia ka would ma home le kakra. Na place na wa American embassy no perform kakra. So na
Yeah.
the first way to go UK da no. And no nko in free enough. So bet my travel lot on B1 B2 visa. Where video na adie bia be hia o de be ya ngwaboa for seeable questions e bet my bisa during interview ya ye ni nyina video dia to channel ni sika pelo on YouTube to kwa e da wo sisi ya why
Okay. Me that's
channel ni sika pelo on YouTube o kwa e da wo sisi ya sika pelo no underscore hyphen ye nim e sika pelo nko why
okay.
me that's
Me that's na me sure.
on shira won so
Sika mpɛrɛ fasomdwe nka ho.
enka won so
Mede deɛ mɛka sɛ Nyankopɔn nhyira wo wɔ deɛ woyɛ no ho. Wɔsɛ mprɛ pii no na meka kyerɛ amanfoɔ sɛ wotu kwan akɔ aburokyire a wonhia sɛ wobɛspende match. Wokɔ visa sei a like wokɔba Europe sei a na waspende a like 50 euros pɛ na wode akɔ na ɛnoa no wakɔ wie. Na ɛhia ne sɛ wowɔ papers nyinaa. Wonya wie pɛ na wonya wɔka sɛ visa no wie na afei akɔbook wo flight ɛno so koraa akɔstea like 500 euros pɛ a ɛbɛduru bɛ 3000 Ghana cedis hɔnom no to 3500. Wonspendi bebree na wode etu kwan. Nso ɛnyam sɛ yɛde biribiara a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyi so bribe no ɛno nti na de saa wei nyinaa ba nti Nyankopɔn nhyira wo videos a woyɛ ma amanfoɔ no na mede mɛka kyerɛ obiara sɛ ɔnkɔ subscribe na ɛbɛboa no. Ansa na mɛsa aka ho sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔwɔ botaeɛ a wode tu kwan. Wonni botaeɛ a wode tu kwan deɛ a hu ne sɛ visa no wonnya.
yes
Wowɔ botaeɛ a ɛno deɛ ɔmbɛbusa ɛna wo sa wo baabi a wobɛda. Wowɔ baabi a wobɛda ɛna edwuma a sɛ wowɔ edwuma koraa a wɔka sɛ woanya edwuma no papers dada. Edwumafoɔ no ɔma send wo paper. Wede menka bebree ne nan sɛ wowɔ ha se akɔ subscribe to the YouTube channel no. Sika mpɛ rough. Na ɛhwɛ video no wobɛnya biribiara. Yɛadeɛ akwantu ne ɛtutu biara yɛntua bribe da ɛyɛ simple.
yes
Yɛtu kwan a maspendi a na like yɛfa sɛ 5000 kan sɛ Ghana cedis baabi a mɛkɔ bia Europe US ɔyɛ simple nti obiara nkɔ subscribe nti Nyankopɔn nhyira wo.
that's Nyankopɔn nhyira wa
Yo nhyira wo nso.
Wini akwaba
Hello.
akwabo
Yeah, Joe, Wafa. I mean, show be brew with the away.
Amen. We shall also.
Hello. It's a
Bit
message.
loud and clear.
Amen.
You didn't come away.
Okay. Mpacho me a train teacher.
What mood?
Okay, wafa.
What mood?
Me they be me follow. Okay, friend Paulina, but me we ni Ariana.
Okay. All right.
A friend Paulina Deborah.
Okay.
Me kasafi Accra.
Okay. You didn't come up.
Yeah. Yo. Mpacho wafa. Me we training college. 6 years near me try the ben ko ye pa kra. My degree, my masters, but still me nye adwuma. Nti concerning the school no na mpesa nka last time ma Rose Frey o se ne ba bia masters na so be boa ama o panelist ne ebi aboa na mama apply. Nti mpacho betimi amom so because computer no me nye conversant with this nti na nka me se me kana so obi wɔ ha obetumi aboa me a me wɔ masters in education.
Unim. Me co-host back. The dinner
Okay.
street thinker. Ni na ibom one word street thinker.
Okay.
On the page or page or TikTok. Now they follow no. Now comment it. Any of the video and under say who are masters in education. Well,
Okay.
over
Yeah.
through schooling, you know. Even though so I have some videos or what, but also answer the possible way out. Mr. Metia and also I can the same thing actually. Why? Because we potential person who are when you come here, who beat my baha. Why?
Mpacho. Nyame share pa.
Follow no. Who follow na? Now comment any of the video no. So person oba be ye ebia o PhD e America, who masters in education or Ghana. Into one chiro pan no. Obi hu only be discussing if who the way forward no. Why?
Mpacho. Nyame share pa me dasi. Ohia
Onsa
koye okrom ha wafa.
ebe answer na be kono YouTube no what my trouble.
Mpacho I me call how 10 minutes ago. Me sadia kokko no my subscribe na me aso. Mpacho na.
Mo anu no. And na bo say obonsa drama bi so dan cha drama no so ya mi aso na select all notification. Why?
Mpacho.
Then be
Mpacho.
the
Nyame share.
ma kan dey say.
Mpacho me dasi bye.
Hello.
Hey, what is you do?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon minia. Akwaba.
Thank you.
Me ho ye pa. Udi ankasa na be akasa free.
From Vero, because every Kumase.
Okay, very you komo. Okay.
But me pasho, me started follow more last Sunday. But as I mentioned, I actual time I am on the bar online. So at times I remember na mo we na mo call. Tia na me nya mo notifications.
Okay. And she won't say, yeah, Hano. One said there's a time difference between America and Ghana. So, and she,
Okay. Yeah.
and yet they say you bet more decided on one time where bet him the other life where you be a where say be a time when you didn't be on some land to join it. Into the air and say, anytime be a bit of life be an near Obi a went to man join. A sign a download video now you discussing in the day no near post up to YouTube. Send a bear Obi a went to man join a live video no on TikTok no. Obit my qua papa and 2% Oko YouTube channel na channel needing is the camper officer. Why?
Okay, my subscriber.
Auntie. If in there kono a beer next if in there kono a beer next if in there kono
Never shy.
if it never kono the best here I many live video on education or YouTube because American do train ben enti mami misao sesiano who ye student ya na say who ye adwuma.
Never show me age, ma. Me sim trace.
Okay. Enti which movie high school?
Never shy.
Utimunya or math, science and English no.
Me ba shy.
Okay. And a passport.
Me ba so a couple 2 weeks I'm a picture.
Okay. And to one amount and them send be do a bit my register. Why?
Okay.
And YouTube no say
Me ba so much.
who subscribe and click on the notification bell now. Kona ko send be a chance say your live video now. Who bit my notification. Why?
Me ba so. But sasa na ano na mo din komo about B1 ni B2. So na ɛno nso no nka m'ani gye ho but asɛ mensɛ dɛ nyama me ne mu nni ho nkɔmmɔ mebɛduiɛ nso na moakɛse awie
And B1 B2 visa no the video no that YouTube says here to the correct side video no. Who we not say there some of further questions and about me discuss it. Why?
meba show you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ofe
Let's love lead. Akwaba.
ofa asumdwe nka o.
Enka unso. Yes, we need to see.
Ofa mo me fa yenko.
Yo, enuntina ya ni abra bia ye ba se na be bit ma cheche kwan ye bit ndi mu nyina ba nti kakra nche mu nyina mo beba.
Ampa process no say na mo kire na no an yegusu a say the applications na tutu I mean street say na o advice lady no. Yeah, on contact street no. Me contact street mo no so ma information bi. Is it my sending my applications ni na me apply to 3 schools. And me apply and one of the schools send me message email say like make me apply for scholarship. It may train and also make and then I'm sending me mail like my sending my application documents and I'm on and I'm say okay on my side can be about me train my admission decision no answer admission decision the bar then they will take a decision on their scholarship application. So now mom say and also beko ya mama you know for now dear everything looks positive until you share the be ya my oh na say e bom my there anyway
mo abra information no education you provide no mu take action no mu nya resource but omo a so omo take action bi entra so omo nte de ye kana say but obi biala o tie de ye kana no wo tu na mo bia no nya resource e the testimonies eba timi nua beda ase power why ade beda ase
last we konya school bi lucky ni say na school ni say me mpe mo friend say mentor obi obe mentor me na maye me masters in school psychology no but menya me lecturer professor wo school mu wa obe jatum so be mentor me on be ma me scholarship at the end of the year no so on be ma me $15,000 every year bia like as stipends aside scholarship anyway say naka 1 week na application that it move application deadline it move 1st May ya in a train but menya mentor no like menya school me who school in term it mean professors won't be brave anya den ankasa and sa opportunity no but many lady ne kasa no next year no on be sign but I'm hoping say application my ACC no ebi beko through na me who said there ebe kwa akoye but so far so good there everything looks positive say me transfer admission be ba na me book for visa interview na no so no me kwa me boa me ho ye pa
yes so we biala obenya appointment time ni date bia for interview no okwa o the visa ne be ba nti ene be nsuro why
amen
it does it. David.
Yo, bro. Wait, David ni boko crew ni.
Mahu. Empo mti say.
Wait, me tonka nyame adom ho pa bro na wonso e.
Me so me ho ye pa abusiafo nyina so mti say.
O nyame adom obi a ho ye otega mu nyina wo ha obi a ho ye pa.
So otega mu nyina ba Dubai.
Otega o Dubai bro. ɔte ga mu nyinaa wɔ ha obi a ho yɛ paa.
ɛyɛ pa mantu ogyina ho nti obi ateki step ɛyɛ paa.
Nti nansi ano ma yɛ busy metae ho hyɛ wo wɔ online na mewɔ adwuma mu ma yɛ busy paa nti mentumi mba so na nnɛ na ayɛ sɛ mepɔn ba anwummerɛ a mahu sɛ wɔ na mesɛ ne deɛ mɛba na me ne wakasa kakra.
Okay.
Na mepɛ sɛ mebisa sɛ the other time na Ghanaian guy be talking about or say job bank Canada.
Yeah.
Website be. Yeah. So I say me take key steps na okay kana me follow the steps na me create account wo ye bibia. Na ba adwuma bi wo ho a na o kyerɛ sɛ this unya resume. Na o say Ghana resume no ne Canada the difference wo kakra o mo kwan fa so mo create American Canada and American resume nti like me ni idea bi afa ho na me say na me bisa wo.
Nti wonim about like a resume and I say CV a bit my matches application on one kasa kwa eden na kasa say on share me yes special video bi bit my tutorials a bit my chere kwan a bi a bit mo afa so what mo upload a resume and I say CV a bit my matches application nti me eden na kasa obebo no ba be yes video no what into dey nyanto ba say egu so e ni na
Mate.
and
Before then
come back no so e di na back door no and so me too na mo me too bet me kan wate me check ni ma bi why
me ba so mate bro. And before then of course our job bank ho na ye wo companies bi mu wo ha mama mo LMIA.
Yeah.
Approval say bi obetuma fa foreign workers di omaba.
Yeah.
Na no sa no ye wo bi wo so a otwero e bi a no degree, no certificate. Nti no me hu say me dem apply there but me hu say bi a no before then obese request for bibia na say mintimi hwere.
Yeah, say some request for any additional documents on back country. Into the question monitor with email now you see and why.
Me patromate. Yo, and me that's be bring me sure pa.
Let's go take another dimension from who you know why. And man took up when you know.
Me patromate. Me more take a follow. Make sure take a na follow. Yo. Right.
You'll be alright. Okay.
Mate bro. Yo.
Over.
Akwaba.
Ijao. Ibi aboko.
Me mpumu edem papa na so e.
Igusu kakaka.
Avina o go do back to Georgia.
Pachani.
Eden yanko panse. Holiday ndi wa ko chele pa nti. Obe ko eduma nko a wa ko chele bi.
Ebende.
Adofo nyina hu. Yeah, we had it. Okay. So we do back in the BBI boko there.
Pacho bi ayeboko. Me wo 1 hour bi na me say me betwum ha. Me betwum ha na. So wa uni. Say na ma be dey. Sikana ayira na say me wa na me peshe.
Oh yeah. Me need to yeah. Me be ma kwaba. Me ana o ya ba.
Sikama masaba sugum.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, akwaba. Mini akwaba. Mini autemenka. Semuni. Oh, mini I saw network in stable. Sambla no men foul. Mini akwaba. Hey, Adey. Oh, abagla so connection na drop. Mini akwaba. Hey,
yeah,
yeah, 12 cities akwaba.
Yeah, Yamishra.
So.
Eja mpacho mpese mbibisa o le me wo yi we ya na me wo clubhouse app bi aba na me nyi obi di nkomo na oma me send me American passport picture ni passport me passport photocopy ni we no also register we ni bi ama me lottery no which is last year. Nti mpacho mpese me bisa time a omo de bebo we no lotteries no na
Okay.
me bisa no.
Okay, results no be back out from the 7th of May going. Why? Bosumi ye will be the 7th echo. Why?
Mpacho yo mati.
And
Mpacho yo mati. Nyamishra.
yeah, because so a movie any updates need check on YouTube. Why?
Oh, me follow dada. Ma e bibi agam enkasakra.
All right.
Nyamishra pa na nyu papa wo ye.
Okay, me that's it. And that's Akwaba.
Akwaba ofa.
You didn't come where?
Myself be na me say me wo passport on. Ma me pese me like me apply American lottery. Me na some tips.
Yeah, I saw a connection online break you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, some NS, me patro some blab you now a connection break it. NS some blab you now a connection break it. Bagas Akwaba.
Offer.
Connection drop boy.
I'll be fresh him.
Okay. Minia Akwaba view.
Ejo Scamber Road. You me connection no am am nti esanti ko.
Aye.
Yeah, na say me nyan nti say after the UK omama resident permit. Na me timi bi say what in one some ana
Edia.
UK.
Mhm.
Say me connection man na me fan say ba ko no ye ma me na obu me ko mu. Yeah, what tested me say ano that Commonwealth game be Basso UK. Nti osan de amount for but me de enam futu na de man nti me di so. Ma pride am anu say me because ba kono ma me stranded or pa ye. Eno kra ka on am samba back am sika si mu no. Because nipa o ka say me kwa kusi ni so no. Me kodru ye no me hu nipa bia. Na je hotel nko na me da. Sometimes scam be say me ko e. Me van say all the bagan is come be more than be 150 million. Yeah, it's also back because why my stranded or now or the visa no 6 months. 6 months, you know. Now me person me overstay me now 5 months na Ghana ni bi am van say o je me tran nchen afi you know court no na samwa.
Yeah.
So me say the people cry here adwuma na pay no be guna accounts ma na wasan fa so the be ma me cry no so ya di mu just say me kasa breast actually no no be so twa police cry ma me nam say okay anya nto anya ntu am no Ghana me wo adwuma kakra bi enti me san ko back ma san ba na ma ready na me nti o test me say Commonwealth game no or the amount for ko but kan na am so me minimum bi a o UK biom actually cry me bedu Ghana na me hu say papa kuma cry ti o satam no me free no mo nso nim nipa na number 1 on so no nso akodi code one di oba fie no the number no ma but say say ne father na frame me say nka metimi aba but say say nka me pem bibia janin ana o ka tell me say is your man start resident permit e wo UK and na me see me bisa say what in one some da
Okay, me you and why? Take time. I can deal with one someone. There be a bar messing address it. Me say British Prime Minister no enya agro no dio. Say okay na open visa bi dia ko UK. Now now can I sit on a bed ya ye wadwin ye because oko now you overstay no much wa obeko Rwanda nti obi a wutie bia ye careful Commonwealth Games na ebeko so UK no eye for sports men and women nti obi so oboso do obeko UK na onye sportsman onye sports woman a oko in what capacity games and athlete ekwa you UK wo onye athlete who need any talent in the sporting field no who are ordinary person obi so your connection man obi so your agent was sure boss say obey in the wako why desperate have so to going to who miss say or the work in what capacity but over say who to kwanti what you are going to not our passport now we stick at our account where now they are saying them what they are assuming without admitting obey in the wako okay obey in the wako fine on call or the work could do UK who could do UK no Commonwealth Games no be a bekoso for 2 months about ye obi e kodu krom de na be e de mpa na be UK e de na be UK ho because omumpo omuti UK a omu kura nkrata no omu huta ani wo a wo kwa wuni nkrata a wo sani mu bia de na be and says UK omu new immigration law no ma pass no obi bia law ye UK citizen and as or permanent resident in UK so wuni nkrata na so ojo do asia nipa ni suru because oye mistake na sabane chena or no or your citizen you better revoke citizenship no or your resident permit person you better mo edem na di no nti obi a careful nti mimi a o te Ghana ma kira wo say ko pe utu kwan a pe kwan papa na fa tu kwan enye kuro bia na yekoso UK is different from America nti mesraw hwe yi no bia na da o ta Commonwealth Games no obetum ayisu ade agye amount konesiman fo bebiri eba ebetum akomenti wase o ebetum request ya baso me say se kwatere kwa ka tere so bema wontuma tie nidin se kwatere kwa o ka tere so bema wontuma tie nidin if a naked person promise to give you a cloth tie nidin no onran ka say naked enti konesiman na ka tere ne say ono so na busiafo omunchire buchire konesiman no ka tere ne say ono so ne ma no omuti nko UK ni bieye neswa ene ne wofa omuso ko UK a esefata enti ofo omunko so jiri say ye na ope wasem to understand say ope say utimu ko abuchira ka tere ne say ompe ne yire ne ma asem nchen wo di so jiri say ye na say okona say problem bi animu a onfa ne yire ne ma nko ono nyina den so de ne yire ne ma be ko because okwa otimpo de okwa okodu awuni asatana nti possibly ye be chew ediporto edu akọ Ghana na sedu akọ Rwanda na osika ebie ye 50,000 ebie ye 60,000 ebie ye 70,000 o different unsem no sika na se sika no ase ti go say about back to Ghana empty handed na ho na obedru Ghana ekom ene bonsan jem na ye ka se Ghana ye no ho na abeti ase yi because ebie sabria make say who was 70,000 our account to muti the American yan kwase asem bia who was 60,000 at our account to the American yan kwase asem ma the American na sesa na meto the moment you be lose sika no ho na bo sesa Ghana hell on earth to the mistake na di obi am wasem wachi obi a ono agya na yire na ma ho wo agya na wo fase no na no ko na sema no ono di o chire brochire ono onya UK ni bi onko ono onya setena wa brochire ompe ono otimu kwa brochire a kene se kopeso de na dwindi nipa ho no to the mo adwen yes akwada adwene na di na no na no asema chi na ko na okokudura na obeto odwen Boris Johnson nya agro no odi Boris Johnson enya agro no odi wo UK ho enya agro no odi wo UK ho o se oba na wuni nkrata na yo bese a obedi poto UK ntesa America nti menye mistake ema usika enkodi obi nsem me sheda pa na me ma me brother no timo kasa ye ema na no siye se na be ya metima yisu na asem no as an education entu bi otie na de make usi wuntie una wanya usika una abrepe usika memfa me nsem fo nko a wan kasa wasem odi ekọ so pa aguchira kọ UK su ya aguchire kọ bye bye e ma bye na ukokoduru na oye stranded ya hwe no wan fle yen ukokoduru na so wani teta hwe no wan fle yen because me see yen minim obia wo UK obetima age wa mo asetena nti me tu fo say pe organa tena na ye ma education chiro kwan papa ubetim dia ba aguchira unsia stress ene wahala bia ye ma say education na so de oso mpe wo sika eni dwumadi ntu tim se huna wan kasa wasem ukọ na esu yi afa esu yi esu a na de akobo abusia fo so ba ba to be kan bia
Elfa, no na waka ni na waka no. Prempi no so ya na me catch nkrofo say one of the easiest visas you can get a UK visa, but a lot of people don't know. Can no na nkrofo echo UK visa first and so normal try US because normally UK is quite flexible and it's still the same even today. Ni here say we now documents. Ni here say we now legitimate documents. We know be or my invitation waja tum say obejo. Maybe can no ha I think about 2-3 weeks ago say even now no almost renew the bilateral relationship between Ghana and UK as you see no even for Ghanaian citizens no they are bringing in a lot of flexibilities to say well Ghana and we have 24-hour service odo visa within 24 hours to give you a decision. All these things are there to help. Going through the process and making sure you have the right documents, will be able to help you. But just as we've always said, say would you seek a komobi? Na so bekwa koja wisi wana sa unhumbe trewa. I mean, what is the essence? And a UK just as we've established, it's very, very difficult. I mean, they complain a lot. So, intina nkofo beka say, meaning so what you say we that say UK for the omon side the omutimoding because a brand wo ho na ombe brand san omenya also munya no. It's not really easy. So, senior of Akana, we just have to try our possible best and get the information we want and try. And I make say DBR no be as but it doesn't end there. What exactly do you want to do? Ewa abrochi na work on. But I be see winning. So what are you going as? Into say you win opportunity abrochi, but what is the plan? Who could do her then I'll be because then there always has to be a reason or a mission for you going abroad. Into say ijuma na ukopia you say aware na ukopia like whatever you want to do you need to find a way of running yourself around it. And no connection man efaso edibuye because then when you meet a connection man and you don't have a specific reason why you want to travel now or no better try so or no reason and now no feasibility which is always not the best because at the end of the day and no nankofu be brave but they be almost can say obeba be do no na fi there so I think that we should all we should all be careful, we should all be on the lookout now. Yeah, interesting able to me I find Yama Nakona Yashesenia. You be to me through the education we get here, I pay BBI, I pay a queen, yet the Bequa Brucha, Sebio, your own tree, and take a crime one. Mr. Daniel Pacho
Director,
Aquaba,
yeah, which was a job code.
Pacho Damadum, now swear.
Last time I catch you say, mania invitation, I want my grandfather on. But now, me person can me bisa say, aside the invitation, any school, no, I can offer be a while. A bit me, I do a free Ghana, I do a US. In a different way, be a legitimate.
Oh, apart from school, no, and apart from visit, no, say, I mean, say, oh, grandfather, amount invitation, there's probably a visit. So apart from school, apart from visit, no. And then I say we have the DV lottery, the visa lottery, no. We have that. I know to be Chimabwa, Amawakwa Bruchi. And then we also have okay, we say visit and I say the another school.
Me say aside visit and school.
Yeah.
Aside the school.
Yeah, aside visitors at school, no, just as I've said, no, your visa lottery, no. And yes, I work ijuma. I mean, people are able to get their permanent residency, or they're able to get their visas to abroad by ijuma. Say when you ijuma go now apply no more. That's also another one. And I think say by marriage and so will to me about by marriage. By marriage, no crown, and also no, we have two. You can come just as the wife of another spouse of someone who is a citizen here. And I say you can come as a spouse of someone who is not a citizen but is on an F1 visa. Oku school indeed. Say everyone say we school, you can come with the person, they can send you a note or they can send you a letter from the school. Now they account with their attach now. You know, waba. So these are the various forms with me.
Okay.
Afaso, yeah, aba.
Okay. Na nso say adwuma de no. On me grandfather na ntimi apply wo adwuma no wo ho ma me wa ase. Ana say me ana me apply no online.
Normally no. I mean, obetuma apply am, but yeah, or whichever way no. Your details into no. And I can the information you put out is very important, because here or no feeling out. That's a one part is very important, because here or no feeling out. That's a one mouth. That's the problem. You just have to be diligent enough and go through the process of you know, trying to apply yourself now. Maybe
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me dance you.
Okay. Pacho, what I know into so while wait to me see for man, okay, very fine.
Okay.
D made that say. So someone is asking a question, or say I'm 37 years, married with 3 children, and I was with 3 kids. Yeah, is it possible to do my masters in the US with my family there? Yeah, Eve, it's very possible to do your masters. I mean, in the US with your family there. You just would have to prove of financial stability, because then your husband and your children, I mean, your children will go to school depending on the number of years your master's is, and then your husband cannot also work. So you have to have enough money to be able to sustain yourself. And, you know, you need that proof, say. But yeah, age is not really a barrier. You can always apply for your master's, and I mean go. And, you know, what I would suggest and say, depending on how old your children are, no, I don't think say you should do all the process together. Maybe you can go with the youngest one, and then I mean, once you start the process, who will school maybe after 6 months or so, your husband can also join with the other children, you know, as coming to visit you or coming to see you. I mean, whatever it is, but yeah, it's very possible. It's very, very possible. So it's possible. So you can do. I mean, if you have any question, you can put it in the comment section, and then can we please get a list of countries that are easy to stay and work in? Titles, the work in every country is easy and it's difficult at the same time, depending on the kind of work you want to do. And, you know, it's not necessarily the country, but it's the kind of work you get. Because yeah, I mean, if you get a very good job in the US, and you get a very good job in Canada, and you get a very good job in the UK, probably you'll be getting around the same benefits and you'll be enjoying the same way. You know, For me, I think that it's still based on research. Say, BBA will be to me, and will be to me, Ejuma. The most important thing is that you research and look out for the opportunities which are available to you. And then based on that, you work on it. And, say I can say a list of countries that are easy to stay in and work at. Once you are legitimate, it's easy to work in every country. Once you are legitimate, it is easy to stay and work in every country. If you are not legitimate, a problem. So I think say if we are supposed to give you a list, they are on the list of the whole countries in the world, because the criteria for having it easy is to have your documentation. You are open to work and do any kind of job you want to do. No bet me.
Okay, okay, Akaba.
Oh, yeah, big bro. Bajon Pome.
People mu pa na won ko.
I don't know, Miss Moya Pass. You can't pair off. What do you do? Okay, me figana and chair, and I'm at the bar, me bar, Accra, me bar, that's Dubai. Na me lottery be. Nti I think the Saturday we never ba. But my question is say, man police report. Nti person me who say has seen meet my police report no was in case of me win here. Yankopon ya do na say me win here. Meet my police report no ha na say me come back to Ghana. Ana asana magakoye. He say Dubai na me wo.
Okay, what does me you know?
How many years now are Dubai?
But me call 1 month, yeah.
No, and they won't to mean yet. And they won't to mean yet because the police check or the background check, US your friend a background check. Now background check it normally takes place, or it normally has to do with your ability to stay in a place at least 6 months. At least 6 months.
Really?
But for the state operations, so normally they'll even need a minimum of 2 years. Who fill a lot of forms, which is how address they say what is the last, have you been living in this address for more than 6 months? Okay, say no, then they'll ask you where have you lived prior to this place. Into more address now, then they backdate it. But if you are going in to say person joining military and as a person here DV and things, normally they'll require like the criminal check or the background check to be like of a huge time period. Normally, that's how it is.
Okay. Frank Akaba.
Ofa, me do so.
Umpomuya.
Fana hoye de. Yami adom me hoye. Hope someone hoye pa.
Yes, hoye pa. Yini komo.
Ede yami ase. Echi obi a. Ofa, first of all, my mini kind more abrante bi oba so, I mean na so. Let's love lead. Ofe kino. Maybe I'll be program bia meko me notification na wa share video na de ama me, but sometimes na ya na me ni online no bi wa na me ba na me ho say aba me message no ma me na na se e wo sa akwan na ya o ye me da na over me person bi say your special visa bi a ye de man central for mo de etikwan na. There was special visa bi a mom in case bi a tournament bi ekɔ so ɛwɔ baabi a there was special visa bi a essential for yɛde mom ma ɔmo etimi de travel ana ɛno na me pese me visa.
Okay, Patrick, you know.
Me that.
I mean, Frank. So far as I know, dear, me name any country or more like special visa application, like journalists, meaning. And the same procedure as now journalists go through as ordinary civilians, and especially say we use US as an example. The classes of visa ordinary people are obedient to leverage it on. The same thing that applies to like journalists also. Yeah, and that is so far as I know, especially with US. Maintain about checking the classes of visas and maintain about a class of visa. All journalists like Emma journalists from Kwana Senkofua. No. Visa processes on a visa classes on a general or my public unless they be a like diplomatic visa for abandoning and penning for the but beside abandoning and penning for no ordinary people be or Ghanaian be no the same classes of visa no we go through the same process and the ensure need special designated visa for a central for and I said journalist me TV that and I mean sure say it will be sour yeah many are frank anu ye no mama obi say mama man no be chiche because me nimu dey say but there's a visa for journalists what is the name of the visa I don't know Antivinia, what is the name Flexi blana be chere say me can me say so far as I know no me nyɛ sure but Flexi when say obi wa wasa bla bla be chere mo chere me why media so far as I know no I'm not sure but so when he said you were a class of visa specially designated for journalists and central for nko minim de blabi ma no why because me de enye sure because me now for journalists ya minimum mo America no nyina use B1 B2 na buy obia use the same visa na anti minim a class of visa for journalists nko minim bi de say bia oba be kire me minua anti blana be kire me why you have see is nya de anti blana be kire me okay yeah ye want to nyina so oh my goodness
Mpacho, good evening.
yeah evening
Mpacho, me a truck driver by me was Saudi here, but na me pese me hu say mo betumi aboa me na menya kwan wo any European countries ni bia.
why is that saying
Like menya adwuma ewo any European countries ni bia.
mami you ano
Mpacho mate.
minimum sir there were many European countries here here air truck drivers minimum say was about me say don't take it time and read a lot about that area no there minimum here like Canada but as well Canada job bank and maybe through Canada job bank and maybe a bit money air truck driving job Canada bit my baba be but beside Canada and America no European countries and even though say akonya bi sa ho no but me say the nim say the city here and what my DNC so me research into that area no matter why yeah what my DNC so me taking me time na me tumu research into that area no matter there why nti menia me research into that area no matter say your European countries your more pay truck drivers here a be a bit my eligible me check it ashe okay yeah me say I visa okay nti me check it out oh okay me pastor me share about mommy had here okay mommy ready a little notes about the Ivis and why me ready kakra bi about Ivis ano to say January, a citizen of a foreign country who wishes to enter the United States must first obtain a visa, either a non-immigrant visa for temporary stay or an immigrant visa for permanent stay. Media visas. Media visas are for okay. Media visas or media or eye visas are for representative of the foreign media, including members of the press, radio, film, and print industries, traveling temporarily to the United States to work in their profession, engage in information or educational media activities, essential to the media function. Okay, of the activities in the United States while on the media eye visa must be for a media organization having its home office in the foreign country. Activities in the United States must be informational in the nature and generally associated with the news gathering process and reporting on the current events. Simply, your media visa, okay, your media visa, I visa. But the offer America, for example, obi a journalist ya, obi to use I visa dia ba America no. As I said, the media company no, what Ghana no, omunya office for America. Sa no watch it. That's for foreign media organizations here, or more for things in America, or more issue service and more. In the example, ABA, TV3, ABA, TV3 journalist, Ghana, and ABA person about America, and I'll be cover news. I understand a bit my issue, I visa, about America, no, according to the American from the State Department, no, or much as I said, TV3 in your office, America. As I said, TV3 any presence in America. What as your money bit my benefit. And most of the Ghana radio stations, any Ghana TV stations now money presence in America, or money any office in America, or money any subsidiary in America. No, who use social media company and find your IVSA, any possible. And for media organizations like BBC, any Al Jazeera, any CNN, any GWTV. And France 24 on TV stations I can see our more studio in America or more presence in America no or more service and your any ordinary media organization and in Chechemuka Krewa Hono. Ye one of the video me oh in Kofu me pow